Dear friends and my fellow teachers, this video I have made specially for the teachers, those are planning to implement for the online evaluation system for the students. Yes, all you know that you are going through very tough time due to the deadly coronavirus, and we are not quite sure when we'll come out from this situation. So keeping this in our mind, being a teacher, we also need to think something different which can suffice our evaluation system, where you know that physical examination is not at all possible at this present situation. So in this video I'll show you step by step how Google Form could be extremely useful for making MCQ type of questions paper to conduct online examinations. Please follow the remaining part of this video how it is done. So dear teachers, so as I said you, that is today I will explain you in the step by step how the MCQ type of question papers are designed in the Google Form. So first, I will explain you the 5 steps. The first step, I will show you the how to access Google Form. The second step, I will show you the form settings. In the third step, the form designing, how to design the form. And the fourth steps, very important steps, that how to use the share options, because you know that is the Google Forms. We may to share our co-teachers or the students. We have to send the link to the students, so we have to learn that how to send the links among the students, and how to maintain the tabulation sheet or the data sheet, because one of the most significant features of Google Form is that automatically the tabulation would be done. So this is one of the biggest advantages why you use a Google Form, and the attendance also it is maintained automatically. So first I'll take you to that Google browser. So here you can see that's already my user, it is logged in. First you need to log in your email IDs. It should be on logged in. So after that you come to the internet options, the Google options. Here so many options are there. So you come to the Google Drive, click on Google Drive. Yes, after that, so it will take you to another window where you can see the many options are here, like new options is a plus symbol. It is showing the new options. So we will select the new options. So as well as we'll select the new option, so other options will be coming, like what do you want to open, the Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, or Google Forms. So we are going to open Google Form. So under the Google Forms there are so many other options are here, like the blank form, like blank quiz form, templates. So templates also have the given, from there you can choose it, but it is recommended as we are going to compose that MCQ type of questions. So you select the blank quiz, select blank quiz. So as well as we'll be taking the blank quiz, so this is your form templates. This is the title page. We need to give the name of your title. Before that I will show you our second step, that is form settings, the form settings. Before coming the form settings, so today I will explain you that what are the basic features of Google Form, why you are using Google Form. Number one, so many advantages that they are using the Google Form. The first number is that this one, the first one, it is a simple drag and drop process, and ready-made templates are also available, and you can redesign that. Number two, settings are very easy. Number three, automatic tabulation systems are there. Number four, easy method to share the test link among the students for giving the tests, and also you can share the link, the form or your form after the designing among your co-teachers, or you can form the group of teachers or that moderator team. So number 5, The design form could be shared among the moderator team, as I told you. That is, you can create on a team and you can share among them. Number 6, question and answers could be copied or pasted from MS Word. Yes, obviously it is recommended. First you write all the questions and the options in a separate MS Word sheets or the notepads. After that you can do the copy paste, because if you follow this, then your things will be very fast. So number 7, automatic creation of data sheet, tabulation sheet, where the attendance are recorded automatically. So this is one of the most significant features. That's why you use the Google form, because you know the teachers, we have the big headache taking classes, taking online classes, regularly maintaining the attendance. And after that, so if you get these advantages, these features from this the Google Sheets, is nothing good like this, like automatic evaluation system or tabulation system, or automatic the attendance record. So now coming to the number 8, after sharing that your question papers, it is very protected until and unless you are sharing to the particular person, no one will be able to see that. Number 9, data sheets could be shared among the other teachers, means the tabulation sheets. So you know that tabulation sheet, these sheets are very confidential, so that's why it shouldn't go to the others, not even the teachers or other people. So that's why there's a protection is there in that. I will show you in the later stage. Number 10, data sheet could be stored in a local disk as a backup for your future reference. Number 11, test can be given on mobile, tab or PC, anything. So wherever the students are there, you know, during the lockdown, there is a lot of hindrance here. So that's why students are also suffering from many problems around. So any of the devices you can use for giving these tests, either mobile, tab or PC. Number 12, last but not least, inter-examination could be organized with automatic or manual timeout system, where it will stop receiving any more submission after the stipulated time. So what is the nitty-gritty? That the only one, that is all the teachers and the students, those are using the Google form, they have to have active Gmail account. So this is the first and foremost criteria is there. Before taking the test, you ask all the students to give their email IDs, Gmail IDs. Otherwise it is not possible to take online exams in the Google form. So next you are moving to that, how to access Google form. Already you have learned it. Next part, the form settings. So we will see how to do the settings in Google form. So already this part we are coming later. First we need to do some settings. The first we are coming here, this is the settings, open it. So there are 3 pages are there. The one by one these pages will set it and save it, and after that we'll move to the next one. The first settings, that is collect emails. It is not required because already the students they will register by their email only. So it is optional, not required. But this option is very important. Limit to 1 response. Yes, it should be enabled, because we cannot allow the students more than one time to answer. So once they will submit their test, so next time it will restrict them to access that form. So that's why this is very important. Next 2 options, that edit after submit. No, we don't want to allow edit after submit. After submissions we cannot allow the students to edit it. And the C summary charts and the text responses, it can be allowed, or it is optional. It doesn't mean that. Yeah. So after that you have to save this page. You save it, come to the next part, next page, that is presentation. So in this presentation page you can see that is with the show progress bar. Show progress bar, it is optional, you can enable or disable, no problem. But shuffle questions order, don't allow it. Otherwise the students they will get access to shuffle the questions. We don't want to do that. So confirmation page, you can write give any text after the submission. You can write, that is, say thank you for the submission. Done. So page number second also done, presentation page, nothing else here. Now come to the quizzes. So this quizzes part is very, very important. See, this part usually it remains as disabled, but as we have selected that blank quiz type form, that's why automatically it is enabled. So if it is disabled, definitely make it enabled, because if you will not select this option, we will not get the options. That will not get the options. So for getting the options or MCQs, multiple choices, we need to enable it. Next, immediately after each submission is a release the grade. No, we want to release the grade after the test, after the submission of the test. So after manual review, first we will manually review the data sheets, then we will release the grade. Come to the three more very, very important settings, that is, respondent can see missed questions. No, never. And correct answers, this is also never, because if you allow all these two options, then students, they will know that which questions they're missing or they're giving the wrong answers. So then they will keep on trying and they will find out the correct answers. So don't do that. So this part is very, very important. Yeah, point values, it has to be enabled. You enable it, and after that nothing to be done. All the settings have done almost. As I told you that very easy settings are there, only we need to apply our common sense and we need to enable and disable it. Now after saving this, we are coming back to the form. Now the main part is that the designing part. So as I told it, that is form designing part. We are coming to form designing. So coming back to the Google Drive once again, the Google Forms, you can see the two different that browsers have opened, and the one is a Google Drive, it is showing options, and the Google Forms. So we are in the currently we are in the Google Form. So here you have to give the name of your title of your form. So you can give anything, whatever suitable fit for you. That is, I'm giving that MCQ GK, or writing that is GK MCQ test 1. Done. And here, yes, here you can mention the session also, but it is up to you, whatever you think. You can write the session. You will write 2021-22, and this part we don't need, already I told you. So change these settings, go to the change settings and disable it and save. So we don't need the emails collections. After that you come in the second part. These are called the sections. All the sections you can add from here. The questions or multiple questions sections, you can add it here. And if you want to insert any sections like the titles and the others, this is the add section options. From here you can insert the different sections. So first we are coming to the mandatory part. Mandatory part means in the students registration part, where the students have to mention their name, their class or the section, what about that. So it's better here only you mention the class. You write the class, say I'm write class 6. So then only the three mandatory fields required. One is the name, second one is the section, and the third one is the roll number. So here I will write name. I'm writing name, yes. And now you can see here the few options are here and we need to choose the correct one. See, for the name, students directly they have to write the names. That's why multiple choice questions are not required. If you select the multiple choice, then multiple choice options pattern will come. So here I need to select only the short answers. So I have selected short answer type. So after that, this is very important. You should enable it, because you know that this is the mandatory part. Students, they have to fill this part, and if you make it required, then students first they have to fill this part. After that they will go to the next section, and Google form will not allow the students leave this blank. So that's why they have to fill in this. After that they will able to move to the next section. Fine. So now I will come to the next part. That is only just, I told you this is a simple drag down process. So that's a simply use the duplicate one, and it will create another duplicate section, and here I will write section. So, and the teachers, you know that there could be many sections. So from this option I will select the drop down, because students, they will select their sections from the drop down list. So first section A, then section B, section C, section is a section D. So say as that is only 4 sections are there in the class 6, so that's why I have inserted only 4 sections. After that, yes, it has to be required field. Students have to select this, so this is required. So as well as we are taking the duplicate one, by default the default settings also will be copied in the next part. So that's why once again I'm taking the duplicate. Yeah, so here I will write roll number. So this roll number, we don't need this drop down list, because then we have to write so many options, not required at all. So again we will open this option bar, and from here I will select short answers, where the students directly will write their roll number here. So you can see already it is a required field, it is enabled. So done. This registration part, students registration part, it is done. So now we will move to the main part, in the questions part. So what we'll do, we'll take a duplicate of part, delete it. So before that, I will like to add, I was telling the inserting sections. So preferably I will prefer to include another section over here. So add section. Yes, you can see the add section. So this is the main part of the question paper. So you can write, we can copy it and we can paste it here, test, and we can write the duration also. Here we can write the duration, right, like 15 minutes first set. So it's up to you. So after this, duration is a 15 minutes, and here you can write another thing, you can include it, that is the full marks. That is very important. Full marks. Suppose I'm taking 3 because this is a sample question type, so I will only compose the 3 questions. So in the description, so you can add, it is recommended, so you can add some exam guidelines. So in this Word file, already I have written some exam guidelines. Just you take a copy and paste. Done. So all the exam guidelines are here. You have written the exam guidelines. The students have to submit form within the stipulated time, whatever the statutories are there, unless the session will time out automatically or manually. So after the timeout, submission will be blocked by the system itself, because after the timeout no more submissions will be allowed by the system. So required fields are mandatory to fill in, as I told you, and all the required fields are colored by the asterisk, red asterisk symbol. You can see that these are required field showing. And after the students once submitted the form will not be able to log in further. Yes, so we can see that already we have done the settings. We will not allow more than one login. So please do not press the submit button without completing your test. This is very important part, and we need to guide the students that be sure you have completed your test, then you press on the submit button. Yes, now start composing our question paper. So add questions. So where to go? So here. So here the options are here. You can find out add questions. So we will add questions. You can see there is all the options are coming. So once again I told you that to set all the questions in the Word file or document file. From there we can simply copy and paste. I am opening that. You can see the sample questions. Yes, I will first copy the question number 1. Yes, done it. One people, one state, one leader was the policy of, I will add it, which great or famous leader. Done it. So now in the options, showing the options. So options also I will copy it all together. All together I will copy and I will paste it together. And after that simply cut and paste procedure should be followed. Yes, cut and paste. Yes. Done. Question number 1 completed. So now here we have to see, we need to set the answer key. So what would be our answer key? So coming to answer key, I select answer is a Hitler is the correct answer, and how much point is there? The 1 mark is there for that. Done. By the way, the teachers, please keep in your mind, don't make any of the questions as a required field, because you know that is students they may not know that the answers of particular questions, and if you make it a required field, then students Google form will not allow the students to move on to the next question. So don't make it required field, leave it disabled. So again we are coming to the second question. What we done is a very simple. Once again take a duplicate one, come to the Word file, copy your question, simple copy and paste. I'm pasted it. Here once again I'll take the options from here, once again copy and paste it here, all the options together in the first option. After that simple I'll use the down arrow key and we'll copy and paste. Done. So once again we need to set that the answer key. So see, by default as I have taken that duplicate, so option number B, it is showing the correct answer, and the coincidentally this is also the second option is the correct. So what we'll do, we'll shuffle a bit, we'll drag it down and we'll make it as a option 3, so that we can confuse the students a little bit. So next we are coming to the moving to the last question. Again we are taking the duplicate one, going to that, taking the copy from the Word file, coming back here. Question number 3, who is known as the father of Indian missile technology? So I will twist a little bit this question. Identify, sorry for the typo error. Identify the person who is known as the father of the Indian missile technology. So dear teachers and the friends, you know that is in the other subjects like the mathematics and the geography, we need to insert images, and for the mathematics and for the mathematical symbols or like that, for the science we need to insert many pages or the symbols. So in that cases we can, or the formulas, in that cases we can download the images from the Google. So from here we will download the images of, sorry, one thing that is we need to set the options first. Like once again I'll come back to the Google form as Word file, and I'll take all the options first and copy it. In the first option, come to the second, come to the third option, and the fourth option. Done it. Now we need to insert the image. So where, don't take the image from here. If you take the image from here, then these options will not be coming. So from where we will insert the image? Whatever the options available inside the section, this module, we have to use it. So go to the insert image options. So straight away come to the Google image, or if files are there in your computer or the device, you can call it, you can use it. If images are there or any scientific formulas are there, you can copy and paste. Otherwise straight away come to the Google and write APJ Abdul Kalam. So here the image is here. Straight away select insert. So it is taking time. Yeah, here we go. So you can see the pictures of APJ Abdul Kalam. You minimize this picture as much as possible. Yes, minimize this. Yes. So now, yeah, you can see now we need to set the answer key. So what is the answer? Answer is all you know, that is APJ Abdul Kalam. You select this and deselect this one. And to confuse the students little bit, don't give every time the option B, put it down, drag it down as a, keep it as a option D. And what are the marks here? Check the marks. 1 point has given. So here also 1 point. Yes, 1 point. Done it. Yes, now all the form designing part has done, because we have set, we have given the title and we have given everything, we have set the questions. Now the fourth part, that's the sharing options. So now we need to share this question paper among the students. The most important part, how to conduct the exam. So for that, first you have to come to the send options. This is very simple, and another option is there, that is my innovations or my ideas. I don't know if you like it or not. So if you send the link, and if you already create the WhatsApp group of the students, simply we can select the links, we can copy the links, and we can paste it in the student WhatsApp group, so that all the students can get immediately after starting the exam and they can access the form. So the two options are here. First you come to the mail. Yes, first I'm showing how to share the form or test through email. So here's the email ID is here. So once again I'm coming back to Word file, where all the students email IDs are here. And if you already have written all the students email ID, simply you copy it from here in the table, simply copy it and paste it there. But one thing, keep it in your mind, that is all the email ID should accompany it with the semicolon symbol. This is very, very important, because this semicolon works as a separator in between two email IDs. So that's why this is very, very essential. So semicolon should come at the end of every email IDs. So as I'm copying it, yes, I've copied it, and in the email ID part I'll paste it. Otherwise my another student is there, 6C, yes, 6C computer, yeah. So already has come. Then I like to share my question paper among these two students. So you can see the subject is coming, GK MCQ test 1 session, everything has come, and the message is there. You can write your message also. I have invited you to appear in GK test. So done. So after that, what nothing else to be done. So now you select send. Straight away you send, and as well as be sending it. So now I'm opening, already my student's ID is opened. See, already my students received the invitation from here. From here they can access the test, they can appear the test. Otherwise, what I was telling you, to use the second options, what would be the convenient for you, that is because you know that is if you use that email ID, send email ID, maybe few students they are unable to open that, but if you share this link in the class group, all the students they will be able to see the link. Otherwise you can send in the both also, in the email and the WhatsApp group. So what I'll do, I shorten, this is the first, I'll shorten the link, and after that I'll go to the copy link option. I'll copy it and see in the browser, already I have opened the WhatsApp web. So I'll connect my mobile with the WhatsApp web, or if you are doing in the tab or in the mobile, so these things are it would be very easy. Simply you copy the link and you do one thing and paste it in your WhatsApp group. So it is taking time. Yes, it is open. So I will search my students group. So this is my students group. I have opened it, and simply I will paste the link and I'll send. See, now all the students, they can see the link all together. I think this is the best option for sharing that the question paper among the students. This is very handy process. This is according to me. So now I will show you, that is coming back to the form. Yes, this part has done. Yes, again we have come back. So here in this form you see here the two parties there. One is the questions, other one is the responses. So this responses part is very important for the teachers. When you click on that, so you can see that there is no response at all, and after the submission of the test, all the this responses bar, it will be showing how many students submitted their answer sheets. And another important part is there, that is there is acceptance. So when you will disable it, it will stop receiving any more submission from the students. So when your timeout will be there, when time would be up, so immediately you disable it, so that it doesn't allow any more submissions or any more students to submit their answer sheets. So it is done. So it is done. So now let's see. So I have shared my question papers. From here I will try to answer. So suppose myself as a student, I'm a student, so I already the form is open. The very easy process. First, as a student, I have to write my name. My name is Abhijit Mukherjee. So I'm writing my name. Now already I have set the drop down list. I'll set it here C, then I'll write my roll number, say 35, then I'll go to the next part. Otherwise, if you try to go to the next part, it will restrict me to do that, because these are all mandatory fields. I have to fill it up. So after filling up, if you press next, it will allow me to go to the next part. Yes, this is my question paper, you can see. So the first question, the one people one state one leader, so intentionally I am making the wrong answer. So I'm writing the Lenin, though the answer would be Hitler, so I'm writing Lenin. So done. Second is I'm giving the correct answer is black, and the third one also, all we know that is giving the third. And after that I'll submitted it, and coming back to the form once again, see here the result. Immediately after the submission, the number of responses also increased to 1, because already I have, as a student, I have submitted. So this is important. So now after the submissions of the form, so what else I have to do? What else I have to do? So before that, I'll going to this part. I will show you that how to share the form question paper among the moderators or your co-teachers. For that, don't select this one, come here, this option. Here you will find out one option, that is add collaborators, means your moderator team. So click on the add collaborators. Yes, so now, yeah, restricted only people added can open with this link. So once again I'll come back to the Word file where I have written all the teachers email ID here, all the teachers email ID. From here I'll open, for say that is, this is my co-teacher. I need to share my question paper with this with my co-teacher. So I will come back here and I will paste my email ID here. Yes, I have pasted it, and done. Done it. So I have already shared my question paper with my co-teachers. Now the next part is there, that is, already I have shared what was that fourth part is the sharing options, and the fifth part is how to maintain data sheets or tabulation sheets, and how to share my data sheets among other teachers. So now I will explain it, that part. For that, for accessing that, to access the data sheets, this is the, already I told you, this is the teachers part. Come to the response part. You see that is the score has given, that is already I got, the students had got 2 out of 3, and the bar chart also had given that his report chart. And here, yes, this is your data file or tabulation sheet. So if you'll open that, so it will ask you to rename. So definitely you should rename it so that you can segregate from the other form. I am writing MCQ or GK MCQ test 1. So done. After that you do create, select create. Yes, after the creations, automatically your AS tabulation sheet is open. You can see the score, that is automatically tabulation is done. I have scored 2 out of 3. My student's name is Abhijit Mukherjee, section C, roll number 35, and all the correct answers I have written here. Whatever the answers I have given, because the first questions I have given the wrong answer, Lenin, showing black. These are 2 the correct answers. So that's why I got the 2. So here the attendance registered can be maintained from here. So here only the one section is there, that's why, and only one roll numbers, and you can sort, because as well as the according to the submission this form would be coming one by one, and that's why roll numbers could come in the haphazard way. So how to sort it or how to arrange it in the order, in the ascending order? So that's I'll tell you right now. So that is, for doing that you need to select the extreme left corner, so that all the columns, just see, you need to check that all the columns are selected. Otherwise what will happen if I don't do that? If I select the single column, then this column will be shorted, others columns won't be shorted. So be sure you select all the columns together. After that go to the filter options. So if you come to the filter options, you'll see all the filter symbols are coming in all the fields, all the columns. So if you arrange it in the ascending order or the descending order, other related fields are also would be arranged accordingly. So in this way, first you can arrange the section. If you want to arrange the section A, you can do it from here. All the sections would be coming first, and it is preferably, that is that what I recommend you, that is, if you are maintaining the one database, you share these master data sheets among your teachers, where the other teachers or other class teachers, those take the class A, section B, section C or section D, so that they can maintain it separately. Suppose I am the class teacher of class 6, the section C, so I will keep record all the section C, and other section A, B, C, D I will delete that, and after sharing among the other teachers, other sections. So I will only keep the records of section C. This can be done like that. So this is a very, very important part, where the tabulation powers are kept automatically, and also the attendance are made automatically. So this is another important features of Google form making, and definitely I think this is a very, very useful part. And before concluding this video, once again I like to come back this part, that accepting response part. Once again I need to mention it, that is, when the timeout would be there, you make it disabled so that it cannot allow any more responses. And finally I'll show you how to share your tabulation sheets among the other teachers, how to share it. So simply you can see the share option is coming. You go to the share option. Yes, you can see that share options have come. Here you need to add your email IDs. Once again I'm taking you to the Word file where all the teachers' email IDs are there. Yes, he is my teacher. Once again he is my teacher, co-teacher. I'll select that, I'll copy it, and I'll paste the email ID here. Done it. And after that, one more settings, that change to anyone with the link. So if you want to change the settings, you can do that, where anyone with this link, they can view, or they can comment, or they can edit. So if you want, there's other teachers who will edit this table, they can edit it. Of course, if you are sharing these sheets to the other class teachers, so definitely it should be as an editor, so that they can count it, or they can open that, or they can change something, or they can sort it. So like that. So after that, you just copy the link and send it to the email IDs. This link you can copy it and send it to the different email IDs separately, so that they can change it and they can open these data sheets. So you will copy it and you will paste and you will open your teacher's, suppose he is my teacher, I'll open composite, and here in the body simply you send the link and I have written the email ID of my co-teachers and send it. So simple, they will receive that. So this is all about of the Google Sheet. Also shown you how the sharing is done among the teachers and the students. And this all of about my videos. And last but not least, I request you, if you like the video very much, please do subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching this video.